Welcome to the cave. On your screen now is the JV match. Girls Mishawaka basketball versus JV is currently facing the Goshen Red Hawks. This is the JV match. They're currently in the fourth quarter. Mishawaka leading 51-3. After this game, immediately after, will follow senior night, where Grace Matherly, Holly Shine, Reese Brew, and Jamie Goulias, the four seniors from Mishawaka, will be celebrated. After senior night, we'll kick off the varsity game, where me and Harmony Lombardo will be calling. And that concludes the JV match where the Cavemen took home the win, 53-3. Up next is going to be senior night, so stay tuned for that.
To take a moment to recognize our varsity girls basketball seniors. These student athletes have demonstrated dedication, leadership, and commitment to the Mishawaka girls basketball program. Their efforts have made a lasting impact on our team and our school community. We would like to please have us join you and us in congratulating and thanking our seniors as we celebrate their contributions to Mishawaka athletics. And now it's time to introduce our seniors, starting first, Reese Brew. She's accompanied by Amber Brew, Chad Brew, and Presley Brew. Reese's future plans are to attend college and study elementary education. One more time, a round of applause for our senior, Reese Brew. Up next, Grace Matherly. Grace is escorted by her mom, Tara, dad, Josh, and her brothers, Carter and Lucas, with grandma and grandpa. She plans to attend Triner Albion and hopes to continue her athletic career. A round of applause for number 12, Grace Matherly. Up next, Holly Shine. Holly is accompanied by her mother, Emily Wheeler. Her future plans are to join the U.S. Air Force and be an Air Force firefighter. Number 24, Holly Shine. And up next, Jamie Goulias. Accompanied by her mother, Deb, her dad, Jim, her sister, Allison, and her brother, Josh, she plans to attend Indiana University for pediatric or labor and delivery nursing. Number 41, one more time, Jamie Goulias. And one more time, Cavemen fans in the stands, make some noise for your 2026 girls varsity basketball senior class.
All right, and that is your 2026 graduating class on the basketball team. Again, congratulations to the seniors. It's been a heck of a season, and I wish them the best in their future endeavors. We're going to head off to Commissioner's Corner before this varsity girls game.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, always great to be with you. And hey, this last week, snow, ice, that was the name of the game. And, you know, I made this comment, Paul, on Indiana Sports Talk. I was pleasantly surprised with how many games that were actually played last weekend. That's a credit to all the essential workers, the folks at every community school, the teams, the referees. I think we got a lot more action than anticipated. How about you?
Well, we did. And, you know, ADs does such a wonderful job of preparing their communities. And it's like anything else. Next person up, we're going to fix it. We're going to go. And so some games were moved to Friday night to get out in front of the storm. Some games were moved to earlier in the day to try to get out in front of the storms. And then once the weather got here, you know, we watched it snow for several hours, you know, and I do want to give a great shout out to our essential workers that, you know, the police, the people who remove the snow, the city workers, you know, so many people work hard within their communities, the custodial staff at each high school that get schools ready to go and ready to open back up. And they do a great job. And without all of those essential people, we wouldn't be able to participate anytime this week. But we're getting ready to turn lights back on and go play some more games here the rest of this week.
Yeah, just to follow up, I think that's just a good reminder and example, no matter what sport it is, whether it's in the fall with thunder and lightning with football or, you know, getting around with the snow in the winter, there's a lot of moving parts in all these situations, Paul, that have to go right, and people need to do great jobs to make these things happen.
No, absolutely. You know, it only starts with a phone call to say we need to move a game, but then you have to reschedule buses. You also have to make sure that you can find officials to cover the contest if you move it to another date. There are just so many things that go into changing an event, changing a game. And again, it's a tribute to the great people in Indiana who do this work.
All right, Paul, let's talk shop with the girls basketball pairing show happening. Girls basketball state tournament sectionals coming up. Great time of year this February, anticipating a good tournament.
Yeah, we are. We had a great draw show on this past weekend, and, you know, we're ready to roll. You know, they say at this time of year where I come from, the hay's in the barn. You know, they've had their tune-ups, they've worked hard, and now they're going to see if all that work this year leads to success in the tournament. And you know, some of the things it will not. We know that. So half the teams in Indiana get beat on the first night, but, you know, one thing we're so proud of are the enduring lessons that stay with our teams and the things that they learn with an education-based coach that lead them through the rest of their life.
A couple weeks ago, Paul, we were talking about the girls wrestling state finals and how much of a success that was. Boys wrestling coming up. So how do you guys look at what you did with girls wrestling and apply to what's coming up with the boys wrestling side?
Well, I think, you know, we certainly see the successes of the girls tournament, and, you know, the boys have enjoyed that success for quite a while. And so, you know, I think it kind of works the other way for us. I mean, we look at what we've done in the boys season traditionally, and we've applied that to the girls, but we also have to make sure we recognize the difference in each sport. And certainly certainly the boys tournament's different than the girls, and they each have their own their own day. And we're ready to run a boys tournament kicking off this Saturday. So there will be a lot of great wrestling across the state come this Saturday.
And coming up within the next month, the boys and girls swimming state tournaments, state finals coming up just in less than a month. I think swimming swimming and diving, one of the more unique things that you guys do, and one of the more special things that you guys do. Can you talk about the process of getting everything reserved for the swimming and diving state finals and what that means to you?
Well, first of all, Indiana is blessed with incredible athletic facilities. That's just what we do in Indiana. And the auditorium at IU Indy's campus is second to none when it comes to a facility, and our kids get to celebrate their state championship there. And so Carrie Rosati in our office is actually, I left her office a little bit ago. She's working hard on her swimming tournament coming up here, and we're excited to be able to offer that. And one of the things about our boys and girls swimming is there's almost every year another Olympian born. That comes through our state tournament, and we're excited to see who the next person is going to be that may be an Olympian for us in the future.
Paul, stay safe with the weather. Always appreciate the time. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Brendan, thank you.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
I love being the voice that narrates people through what's going on the court, on the field. Being able to share that experience with them is a fun thing, and I just love being around the atmosphere, game in and game out.
My favorite part of doing sportscasting is being able to be in the great moments of the game.
Broadcasting, like many things, is not always easy, and it involves a substantial amount of effort and participation.
I would say the toughest part of doing it sometimes is dealing with the noise going around. The energy's rising up, and you have to stay unbiased. You have to stay very calm and content while you're still delivering what's going on the court, on the field.
The hardest part of doing sportscasting is actually knowing the game, because you can say what's happening all you want, but if you don't know what the plays are called, what the fouls are, if you don't know how the game works, it's really hard to be able to tell the audience what's happening. So definitely it's a process of learning how the game works and what different plays are called and what to look out for, so that in the future you can better develop your skills and be able to communicate even better to the audience and make it accessible to everyone, even if you're not physically there.
I prepare by doing as much as I can. I try to go and think about anything that may come up, and even more than that, going into the event. If there's something that I know will happen, I'm going to go ahead and follow up on that and give even more detail. So there's always something to say. When there's dead space, I can come up with something. I can have a conversation with who I'm calling the game with. Always making sure I prepare to the highest degree to make sure there's never any dead space. Always something to say.
Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, welcome to the Cave for the Cavemen girls varsity basketball matchup against the Goshen Redhawks. You just saw the end of that JV game. Hopefully, the varsity can have the same success. I'm here with Harmony Lombardo. I'm going to be doing play-by-play, and she'll be doing color. Harmony, how you doing?
I'm doing good, really emotional today, senior night,
Yeah.
our seniors are playing for the last time for us before sectionals, and, it's just kind of emotional right now.
Yeah, I know senior night's always really tough on not just the seniors, but the other players too, because they're going to be losing a really great friend and some really good players. But it always leaves discussion for the next year, how the team's going to develop, who's going to step up, and so I'm sure there's already conversations about that happening.
Yep.
So it's a very emotional night for a lot of people, but hopefully they can channel that into the sport and we can come out with a win tonight.
Hopefully.
Yes, so we were talking to the coaches beforehand. The Goshen Redhawks currently have not won a game this season. The coach was telling us that it's a bit of a learning year for them. He's preparing the team as much as he can, and they're just developing their skills and learning so that they can play better next year.
Yeah, I feel like if you have a year to go through the basics, learn from different games, then I feel like that could develop your team way better than what it is this year, and it could come into next year, hopefully showing the new people who are going to come into the game and show them how it's done.
Yeah, obviously no one just gets an all-star team.
Absolutely.
You have to develop those skills, and it takes a little time, and so they're taking a little time.
Absolutely.
We're also talking to the Mishawaka head coach, and so they said they were looking out for number 12 on the Goshen Redhawks. That would be Amari Lind. She's one of their top scorers. Said she scored 50% of their points, and so they're definitely looking to block her, and they think if they can block her, they can do really well tonight.
Absolutely.
Also, the sectionals have been selected. Mishawaka, the Cavemen, will be going against Adams for the first rounds of sectionals.
I'm really excited for that game. We played them away at Adams. It was a really close game. We tied, and then they scored, but then we came up, and then it ended in Adams winning. But we're really hoping during sectionals that we're able to defeat them and move on to the next bracket against Riley, I think.
Maybe.
I think it's Riley, yeah.
So yeah, the coach shared your optimism. He said that he thinks that match will be very competitive.
Absolutely.
And he says that tonight is really important because if they can get that run going, if they can get the momentum from this game and carry that into Adams, he thinks they will do so much better if they can score this win tonight. So this will be very important for them for their first sectional matchup against Adams, which should be very interesting.
Yes, going to be a really competitive game, really, really tough working out there with the varsity team, really hoping that they're able to pull out a win during sectionals.
Yes, definitely. On your screen now, you can see our starting lineup for both the Cavemen and Goshen. Number 2, Reese Brew. Number 10, Millie Mamalenti. Number 11, Mariah Young. Number 24, Holly Shine. And number 41, Jamie Goulias will be starting for your Cavemen. Harmony, would you like to introduce the Goshen?
All right, first we have number 3, Jaylee Hernandez. Number 10, Mia Winship. Number 11, Janissa Brown. Number 12, Amari Lynn. And then number 25, Layla Evans.
Yep, of course they're gonna announce the lineups down there, but we like to give you a little sneak peek here on air who's gonna be starting. So we have a lot of injuries and a lot of players out today, not just for the Cavemen, but also for Goshen Redhawks. I was talking to you before. There are currently 4 players out sick for the Redhawks.
That is not good. You need as many players as you can, especially for an LSC match like this. You need as many players as you can. Sub in, sub out. Get your best players out there. Maybe score some points and win.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
knows?
But Mishawaka, the Cavemen, not exempt from this. They have some people out too. First of all, number 4, Anaya Johnson, who we see on this court a lot, is out sick. So she will not be playing tonight. And then Reese Brew, she is starting, but she has an ankle injury. And we're talking to the coach before a game, and he said she's going to be coming in, but very periodically, because they don't want to risk damaging her ankle, especially before sectionals.
Oh yeah, we just need to really make sure that she's not getting injured than what she already is right now. We're hoping that over time after tonight, she's able to recover clearly. And yeah, just hoping that she can be prepared for sectionals.
Yeah, all right, so we got a little bit left here before the varsity game starts. So we're going to head over to a break, and we'll be here when we get back.
Come and visit the Mishawaka Historical Museum and make sure to check out all of their different exhibits, such as their industries and businesses, church and faith, historic landmarks, military heritage, school, and their famous Mishawakans exhibit, including some of our very own Caveman alumni, as well as a working model train set and a brand new exhibit, Treasures from our collection. Located at 121 South Main Street, doors are open every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. $5 for entry for adults, $3 for students, and kids under 5 enter for free.
Forte Waterproofing is celebrating over 60 years of satisfied customers. Experience, innovation, hard work, confidence, pride, honesty, integrity, determined, committed to achieve excellence. Fix it with Forte, fix it for good.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
back to the cave where the Mishawaka Cavemen are facing the Goshen Redhawks. They're warming up right now. As you can see on screen, those are the senior banners that were made by the seniors' fellow teammates on the basketball team. Harmony, do you know a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, we were last night after practice. We kind of stayed here. We actually decorated the gym for them tonight. Finished up their banners. We were really happy to decorate for them. They were also really excited too. They loved their banners. They told us in the locker room that they were really happy with the stuff that we put on them, and that they're glad that we were able to create them.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with senior night, it's tradition that the whole team comes together, buys the senior gifts, makes banners, decorates the place where they're playing. It's a huge deal. So we have a few upcoming broadcasts on the network. You're currently tuned into this one right now, but tomorrow we will have a boys basketball game against Goshen that you can tune in for. And then Harmony, what's on Saturday?
We have wrestling sectionals tomorrow on Saturday.
Yes, those will be
really fun, really fun.
Yeah, definitely very fun broadcasts. We will not be on the call for those, but you'll have someone just as skilled, I promise.
Yes.
So tune in for those, don't miss them. And as you might be able to hear through our mics, there is currently pet band in the gym. As always, exciting environment, but always a little difficult to work around.
But they're hyping everybody up right now. You know, after this emotional stuff, they're like, you know what, we're here to hype everyone up. You know, get the sadness out of here. We're gonna hype them up tonight.
Yes, especially needed for senior night, which can get heavy.
Yes.
There's a new player on varsity tonight. Harmony, why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, so we have Mariah Smith coming in to play varsity for the first time. Actually, she starts on JV. She was jumping ball. She's one of our main starters for JV. She's really excited to play varsity today. She's really hoping that she can get in, you know, play, have fun with varsity, and hopefully pull out a win with them as well.
Yeah, obviously very well deserved. I've seen her play many times on JV when I'm coming in to comment on varsity. I see her playing down there for the JV matches. She's very good. I'm happy to see her get this opportunity on varsity tonight. Hopefully we'll see some stuff from her tonight.
Hopefully. I'm really excited to see her play tonight when she does. You know, hype her up. I know the JV girls, they're always going to be right behind the bench, hyping her up as well, being like, hey, you got this. Let's win a game. So happy for her as well.
We have about 20 seconds until we kick off this varsity matchup. We're going to send it down to the floor so that you can hear these starting lineups.
Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to the Cave at Mishawaka High School for tonight's girls varsity basketball contest between the visiting Goshen Redhawks and your Mishawaka Cavemen. And at this time, we ask that you please rise, gentlemen, remove your caps, and join us as we honor America as our Mishawaka Pep Band plays our national anthem. Thank you. And if I could direct your attention to the court for the presentation of tonight's starting lineups, starting first with the visiting Goshen Redhawks. At guard, she's a junior, number 3, Jaylee Hernandez. At guard, a sophomore, number 10, Mia Winship. At guard, a sophomore, number 11, Janessa Brown. At forward, a sophomore, number 12, Amari Lind. And at forward, a junior, number 25, Layla Evans. The Goshen Redhawks coach is Coach Sean Hill. And on senior night, Caveman fans in the stands, get on your feet and make some noise as we proudly present to you the starting lineup for your Mishawaka Cavemen. At guard, a senior, number 2, Reese Brew. At guard, a junior, number 10, Millie Mamolenti. At guard, a freshman, number 11, Mariah Young. At forward, a senior, number 24, Holly Shine. And at forward, a senior, number 41, Jamie Goulias. The Mishawaka Cavemen head coach is Coach Justin Overhoser.
Chills, literal chills.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love our announcer. Like I get
love
chills
that.
every single time. That's how great he is.
When the lights go off, it just gets quiet, and then you hear the drum beat, and
Oh,
it's
yes.
so exhilarating.
It's hyped. It's hyped in here
It
for
is
this
a
varsity
vibe.
match.
It is a vibe.
I love it. I love it.
All right, Mishawaka wins the tip-off. Shine with the ball. Passes out to Mamolenti. Mamolenti passes it to Brew. Brew drives it in. Passes out to Shine. Shine puts it up. It's rebounded by Young, but no good.
You know, right there, she was right there to get that rebound from Shine. She was like, hopefully you can make it. If you don't, I'm right here with you, and try to put it back up as well. But a little bit of guarding from the Redhawks just told her, nope, you're not making it. Let's just hope that she can get in another one.
All right, Winship puts it up, and it's no good. Excuse me, that's Brown. Brew with the ball. Passes it to Mamolenti. Mamolenti tries to drive it in. Redhawks gain possession. Driving it down the court is Lynn. She puts it up, and it's no good.
Last game, we saw Mamolenti. She was really going in for the drive-ins. Last game, she was on fire, scoring most of the points for the Cavemen. I'm really hoping that she can pull off the same thing tonight, hopefully win this game against the Redhawks.
Brew with the ball. Passes it over to Mamolenti. Mamolenti into Shine. Shine out to Young. Young throws it out to Brew. Refs are going to call a travel.
A little bit of happy feet, you know. She kind of looked a little upset about that violation. She was probably just like, I didn't move. But sometimes you just got to kind of get over it. Just let the call go by. Hopefully retrieve it back.
Winship with the ball for the Redhawks. Passes it out to Hernandez. Hernandez to Brown. Brown, 25 puts it up, and it's no good.
Those shots, they came in, you know, getting really good high defense right now on their side. You know, making sure that they aren't scoring. Even if they get the ball, putting a hand up there is a really smart move by the Cavemen.
Ball intercepted by the Redhawks. Winship puts it up, but it's no good.
It's like a little bit of fumbling with the ball down there.
Yeah, refs are going to call a jump ball. Redhawk possession. Passes it to Lynn. Lynn out to Hernandez. Hernandez puts it up, but it's no good.
So like right there, if the Redhawks really want to achieve a rebound to put it back up there, they need to box out because Gulius is right there, right at the block, ready to retrieve that rebound. If the Redhawks just need to box out in order to get their rebounds and put it back up there.
That's Mamalenti with the successful drive in. Hernandez with the ball for the Redhawks. Hernandez to Evans. Refs are going to call foul. We have a substitution. Betzer coming in for Brew, who's going to take a seat on the bench. Give that ankle a little bit of time to rest.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I would give her time to rest, you know. Even if she looks like that she's not in pain, would give her some rest.
That was a three-pointer by Hernandez. Mamalenti with the ball for the Cavemen. Drives it in, passes it to Shine. Shine puts it up, and it's good.
See, look, Mamalenti, she saw that opening with Shine. She passed it off right to Shine. Shine kind of struggled a little bit to get it up there, but she managed to get it up there, making 2 more points up for the Cavemen.
Brown with the ball for the Redhawks. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Redhawks will have possession. Hernandez with the ball, passes it to Brown. Refs are going to call a jump ball. Cavemen possession.
Looks like both Young and Betts are right there, both trying to get the ball, you know, just kind of putting their hand on there because they knew that they weren't going to, like, try to rip it from each other, so they just kind of put their hand on the ball, made it a jump ball, made it into their possession, which is a good idea.
Yeah, very smart play.
Absolutely.
Mamalenti with the ball. Passes it over to Betzer. Betzer passes it to Young. Young looking to drive it in. Tries to pass it off to Shine, but the ball will go out of bounds. And Cavemen will have possession.
Those drive-ins by the Cavemen, they've been getting better with driving in. Really glad that they're, you know, putting more into it, making the Redhawks have to get a little bit tighter with their defense.
Redhawks now have possession. Lynn driving it down the court. Passes it out to Evans. Evans puts it up, and it's no good. Betzer gets the ball back, passes it off to Mamalenti. Mamalenti drives it in, puts it up, no good. Refs are going to call a jump ball. Redhawks have possession.
I kind of see a thing right now, you know, 1 point separating both teams. I kind of see that the Redhawks are either going to try to drive in or shoot a three. No jumpers from inside of the three-point line. I've been seeing a lot of three-pointers coming from them. Only one make. Maybe they're able to make some more, right? Maybe right now, actually.
Lind with the ball, pass it off to Hernandez. Hernandez to Winship. Winship, to Trenshaw. Ball will go out of bounds. Redhawk possession. Ball is thrown straight to Young, who takes it down the court, and the ball got out of bounds. Redhawk possession.
You know, you kind of saw 2 Redhawks players coming like right close to her as she was driving through the middle. I always think it's the best idea to come at an angle, so then, you know, if they start coming too close to you, like 2 players coming close to you at once, you kind of just go in and try to get a foul in order to shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Lind with the ball for the Redhawks. She steps out of bounds.
Looks like she didn't even notice it. Like, she's kind of stepped out, and it took the ref a little bit of time until he called it, but we called it.
Mamalenti looking for someone. Pass it off to Betzer. Betzer over. Betzer passes it to Shine. Shine puts it up. It's no good. Trenshaw puts it up for a 3, but it's no good. Goes out of bounds. Caveman possession.
I like how Shine just kind of stood there, let it come out instead of having to grabbing for it. So then she's not stepping out of bounds. She's let it go to keep it in their possession.
Malenti throws it to Betzer, throws it into the leg of a Red Hawks player. That'd be into the leg of Brown.
But it was still, still Caven's ball.
Malenti passes it to Goulias.
Stuck in the corner. That is the worst spot to get trapped. Either like just overall near the sidelines. Really difficult to get out of those traps. Betzer with the three. It's no good. Really hoping that we can see a couple threes from Betzer tonight. She's one of the great three-point shooters on Mishawaka. Really hoping that she's able to get some up tonight.
Brown puts it up. It's no good.
Looks like there was a foul there. It'll be Red Hawks ball.
All right. Evans puts it up. It's no good. Scramble for the ball. Winship ends up with it. Puts it up, but it's no good. Malenti to take it down the court for the Cavemen. Pass it off to Betzer. Betzer into Young. Young drives it in. Puts it up. No good. Received by Lind for the Red Hawks, driving it down the court.
Getting trapped right there. That is those corners, a worst spot to get trapped at. Because either A, you're gonna go out of bounds, or you don't have anywhere to go. 5-second call. It'll be Caven's ball.
Malenti passes it to Betzer. Betzer back to Malenti. Malenti to Goulias. Goulias back to Malenti, but it's taken by Red Hawk player. Winship passes it off to... Struggle for the ball. Refs are going to call a jump ball. It's going to be Red Hawk possession. Substitutions for the Red Hawks.
It's like Red Hawks are kind of struggling to find an opening. Three was attempted, which is no good, but was retrieved by the Red Hawks. But then tried to put it up, no good. Came in able to rebound it. And a timeout.
All right, timeout called by the Cavemen, who are currently leading 4-3 in this first period.
Close game. I'm really hoping that the Cavemen are able to get back up. It's a full timeout on the Cavemen.
Yep, and we'll be back after this short break.
Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to the Cave. If you're just turning in, the Mishawaka Cavemen are facing the Goshen Red Hawks in this girls varsity basketball matchup. Cavemen are currently leading 4-3 in the first period. Cavemen are going to kick it off with the possession. Betzer passes into Malenti. Malenti back to Betzer. Betzer into Young. Young puts it up, but it's no good. Falls straight into the hands of Lynn for the Red Hawks. Takes it down the court. Tries to pass it off to Brown, but it's intercepted by Young, who's going to take it down the court. Passes it off to Shine. Shine puts it up, but it's no good. Refs are going to call a foul.
I think it was Red Hawks causing a foul.
Yeah, it looks like the Cavemen are going to get 2 free throws.
I said this once, I'll say it again. Free throws win games. Make all your free throws. You could be up by way more than what you are right now. I'm really hoping that Young is able to make these free throws in order to get the Cavemen up by more than just 1 point.
First one was unsuccessful. Let's see if she can land the second. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Refs calling a jump ball. It's going to be Caveman possession. Looks like there's an injury. No, she's okay.
It's a little rough housing with the ball there, but everything's okay. Nobody's injured, which is good.
You know, you wouldn't think basketball would be a physical game, but it ends up being very physical.
Oh, yeah.
Shine with the ball, pass it off to Mamalenti. Mamalenti over to Betzer. Betzer looking for a three, and she does not get it, but Young gets the ball back. Pass it off to Mamalenti.
It's like she's trying to find an opening. You never want to pick up your dribble, especially when you're being trapped by two people. Any pickups from your dribble while being guarded by two people is just a no-go, and that could cause a 5-second call.
Cool gets the ball, pass it off to Betzer. Betzer, looks like the ball smacked out of her hands, but the refs are going to call a foul, as you can see on your screen here. Foul by the Red Hawks players. Cavemen are going to get 2 free throws.
Betzer, she's really great with her free throws. I'm pretty sure she makes almost every single one that she does. Just like this first one. Just waiting for that one to go. But I'm pretty sure she makes almost every single one. I'm really hoping that she's able to get up with the Cavemen, hoping that it's not stuck at 5-3.
Betzer puts up her second free throw, and it's no good.
So close.
Ball will go out of bounds, Caveman possession. Excuse me, Red Hawk possession. Winship taking it down the court for the Red Hawks. Pass it off to Evans. Evans over to Brown. Brown to Lynn. And that is going to do it for your first quarter. Cavemen are currently leading 5-3 as we head into this second quarter. We'll be back after this short break.
Come and visit the Mishawaka Historical Museum and make sure to check out all of their different exhibits, such as their industries and businesses, church and faith, historic landmarks, military heritage, school, and their famous Mishawakans exhibit, including some of our very own Caveman alumni, as well as a working model train set and a brand new exhibit, Treasures from our collection. Located at 121 South Main Street, doors are open every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day. $5 for entry for adults, $3 for students, and kids under 5 enter for free.
Welcome back to the Cave. The Mishawaka Cavemen are facing the Goshen Red Hawks. They're currently leading 5-3 in this second quarter. The Goshen Red Hawks will start with the ball.
Pep band down there, kind of hyping us up before next second quarter starts. It's like already traveling violation. Already, we barely just started the second.
Cavemen will have the ball. Mamalenti starting off. Passes it to Brew, who is now back in after her break. Young with the ball, driving it in. Puts it up, and it's no good. Refs are going to call a foul. The Cavemen are going to get 2 free throws.
Let's just hope that Young is able to make her free throws. She didn't make them the last time. Just really hoping that she's able to make both of them, or at least one of them. To get this lead up a little bit more than what it is right now, because only 2 points separate both teams. So let's just hope that she can make them in.
First free throw is no good. Young's second free throw is up, And it's no good. Refs are going to call foul.
No, I think that one of the Red Hawks players stepped over the line. Young will be shooting another free throw.
Young with their third free throw. It's up, and it's good.
So look, third time is the charm, and she made it in.
All right. Lind with the ball, pass it off to Evans. Evans tries to pass back into Lind. She gets it back. Winship with the ball. Pass it straight to to Mamalenti, who will walk it down the court for the Cavemen. Looks like she's getting cornered here. Passes it over to Goulias, who puts it up, but it's no good. Rebounded by Shine, no good again. Ball goes out of bounds. Red Hawks will have the ball.
It's like a little fumbling down there, kind of like under the net a little bit. That's not really where you want to be in order to put the ball back up. You just kind of want to keep it up and hit it into the corner of the backboard and just make it fall in nice and sweet.
Ball is put up by Lind, no good. Brew with the ball for the Cavemen. Foul on the Red Hawks. Cavemen will have possession.
Looks like the Red Hawks need to be careful with their fouls. They've been fouling a lot right now. They're already up 2 fouls. 3 more, and then free throw line for the Cavemen.
Red Hawks will win the ball back. Winship passes it over to Hernandez. Hernandez to Brown. Brown over to Winship.
Those long passes that you just saw right there, they're never really a good pass. Could be stolen by anybody. You just got to be quick with those quick bounce passes. Those are the ones to go.
Yep, Brew puts it up, but it's no good.
Another foul once again. 3 fouls already.
And Brew will go to the free throw line. Mamalenti on the free throw line. Mamalenti puts it up, and it's good.
That's what we like to see. Free throws, win games. Love to see them make it.
Winship with the ball for the Red Hawks, passes it out. The ball is stolen by Young, who drives it down the court, puts it up, and it's no good. Recovered by Lynn.
Wide open layup, just missed it by a little bit. You know, there's a little bit of frustration right there, and you just gotta let it go, hopefully to retrieve the ball back.
Brown with the ball, passes it to Winship. Winship into Lind. Lind out to Hernandez, back to Winship. Shine will steal the ball, hand it off to Brew so she can take it down the court, passes out to Mamalenti. Pass it back to Shine, who puts it up for a 3, but it's no good.
So close, so close. You know, right there, you know, she kind of hit it off the rim a little bit. Only if it was just a little bit higher, could have gotten it in.
Hernandez with the ball, passes it out to Lind. Lind out to Brown. Brown over to Hernandez. Back to Winship. Looks like Winship shoved Young to the ground. They're not going to make a call.
It's okay, you just got to kind of brush it off a little bit. Even if there's some disagreement, he's got to kind of brush it off.
Red Hawks have the ball. Hernandez passes it to Winship. Winship. Excuse me. Cavemen get the ball. on the court you may not be familiar is Meryl Farhan, usually a JV starter, but is appearing on tonight's varsity game.
Yeah, it was her last JV game before she becomes a senior next year. Really excited to see her play next year on varsity as a senior.
Refs call a travel ball. Mishawaka will have possession. Betzer coming in for Young. She's going to start us off with the ball. And Malenti passes it to Betzer. Betzer puts it up, and it's good.
If only she was a little bit further back, could have been a 3, but we'll take the 2.
Hernandez puts it up for a 3, but it's no good. Betzer will get the ball and hand it off to Mamalenti.
That was a deep 3 as well, not like right by the 3-point line. It's a little bit behind it.
Betzer puts it up for a 3, but it's no good.
Betzer is known for her 3s. She shoots a lot of deep ones as well, kind of away from the 3-point line.
That is a successful 3. Yep, a successful 3.
A lot of 3s that we're seeing here tonight by both teams, and only a couple have been made.
Brew puts it up for a 3, and it's no good. So close. She gets it back, though. Puts it up for another 3, and it's no good.
Offensive foul.
Redhawks will get the possession. Winship passed it off to Brown. Brown to Hernandez. Hernandez to Lind. Lind passed it over to Winship. Hernandez puts it up for a 3, and it's no good.
Those quick passes could kind of get the defense off their feet. You know, you just gotta, move the ball as fast as you can to kind of scramble up the defense to make up those shots. If only they were a little bit quicker, could have gotten some better shots.
Mamalenti with the ball, passes it to Brew. Mamalenti recovers the ball. Betzer passes it over to Farhan. It's taken by Shine. Shine puts it up, and it's good.
Nice little drive-in by Shine. We love to see it. I just love to see those drive-ins, chasing the gaps, making sure that nobody's in your way, and just putting them up.
Lind with the ball for the Redhawks, passes it over to Hernandez. Hernandez over to Winship. Evans is going to put it up, and it's good.
So like I said, those quick passes get you openings and open shots, which I think that the Cavens should do, as well with those quick passes.
Redhawks steal the ball. Hernandez passes it over to Brown, who puts it up for a 3, and it's no good. Betzer will recover and give it off to Mamalenti.
A lot of 3s. I've said it before, but there's a lot of 3s.
Betzer puts it up, and it's no good. Lind hands it off to Winship. Winship over to Brown. Brown passes to Hernandez. Hernandez puts it up for a 3, and it's no good.
Seen a lot of 3s from Hernandez. Basically from almost all of the Redhawks team.
Cavemen are going to take a timeout. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
We're going to keep it here for now.
You can look at this replay right here from Betzer driving it in. Only she was just a little bit closer and out a little bit more from that 3-point line. Could have been a 3, but we like to see some jumpers.
Yeah. Betzer is definitely someone who's very reliable at the 3-pointer line for
Absolutely.
the Cavemen.
Especially if a game is this close, we're relying on her in order to make her 3s.
Exactly. for those just joining us, the Mishawaka Cavemen girls varsity basketball team are facing the Goshen Redhawks. They're currently winning 12-8 in this second quarter. Cavemen have possession. Mamalenti with the ball. She puts it up, and it's no good. Lynn's taking it down the court. She puts it up, and it's no good.
I like how both Young, and I'm pretty sure it was Farhan, kind of there at the block, making sure that she's not getting any shots up, keeping their hands up, and guess what? Kept it successful and was able to block their shot.
Betzer passes it into Shine, who puts it up, and it's good.
So like, Betzer saw the opportunity with Shine. You know, I feel like that they kind of made eye contact and saw that Shine was open down at the block and was like, here, pass it over here. I'm going to be able to make it, which Shine was able to.
Evans passes it to Winshaw, who puts it up, and it's good.
Another successful three. Once again, we love to see them.
Shine passes it into Young, who puts it up, and it's good.
So look, once again, another opening. Kind of the Redhawks were kind of focused on closer to the benches, but Young was right there. She told Shine, hey. She kind of told Shine, hey, I'm right here, and just laid it up. I don't know what's happening right now.
Ref discussing with the board operators right now.
A little bit of what's going on.
You can see on your screen here the layup by Young. Very impressive.
So there was a timeout, I guess. You know, I was a little bit confused there. He kind of just stopped the game. There was no calls at all. It's like at the 30 was the 30-second. I don't know. I'm a bit confused. No, the game just kind of stopped, and we were all like, there was no call, like nobody held up that there was a timeout. It just kind of happened, but it's all good. We'll get back in it.
Yeah.
Even with the confusion, you know, you just gotta get over the confusion.
Hopefully this timeout didn't take away any momentum that the girls might have had.
Hopefully. 4 seconds left.
Both teams already ready to get going again. Excuse me, even more confusion.
I think it was with the time.
I believe there was an error on the scoreboard that needed to be rectified. Evans puts it up, but it's no good. And that is going to be the end of the second quarter and the beginning of halftime for this varsity girls basketball matchup against the Goshen Redhawks. Mishawaka is currently leading 16-11 as we go into halftime, and we're going to return after these short messages.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome into the Commissioner's Corner, our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. I'm Brendan King. Paul, always great to be with you. And hey, this last week, snow, ice, that was the name of the game. And, you know, I made this comment, Paul, on Indiana Sports Talk. I was pleasantly surprised with how many games that were actually played last weekend. That's a credit to all the essential workers, the folks at every community school, the teams, the referees. I think we got a lot more action than anticipated. How about you?
Well, we did. And, you know, ADs does such a wonderful job of preparing their communities. And it's like anything else. Next person up, we're going to fix it. We're going to go. And so some games were moved to Friday night to get out in front of the storm. Some games were moved to earlier in the day to try to get out in front of the storms. And then once the weather got here, We watched it snow for several hours, and I do want to give a great shout out to our essential workers that, the police, the people who remove the snow, the city workers, so many people work hard within their communities, the custodial staff at each high school that gets schools ready to go and ready to open back up. And they do a great job. And without all of those essential people, we wouldn't be able to participate anytime this week. But we're getting ready to turn lights back on and go play some more games here the rest of this week.
Yeah, just to follow up, I think that's just a good reminder and example. No matter what sport it is, whether it's in the fall with thunder and lightning with football or, getting around with the snow in the winter, there's a lot of moving parts in all these situations, Paul, that have to go right, and people need to do great jobs to make these things happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It only starts with a phone call to say we need to move a game, but then you have to reschedule buses. You also have to make sure that you can find officials to cover the contest if you move it to another date. There are just so many things that go into changing an event, changing a game. And again, it's a tribute to the great people in Indiana who do this work.
All right, Paul, let's talk shop with the girls basketball pairing show happening. Girls basketball state tournament sectionals coming up. Great time of year this February, anticipating a good tournament.
Yeah, we are. We had a great draw show on this past weekend, and, we're ready to roll. They say at this time of year where I come from, the hay's in the barn. They've had their tune-ups, they've worked hard, and now they're going to see if all that work this year leads to success in the tournament. And some of the things it will not. We know that. So half the teams in Indiana get beat on the first night, but, one thing we're so proud of are the enduring lessons that stay with our teams and the things that they learn with an education-based coach that lead them through the rest of their life.
A couple weeks ago, Paul, we were talking about the girls wrestling state finals and how much of a success that was. Boys wrestling coming up. So how do you guys look at what you did with girls wrestling and apply to what's coming up with the boys wrestling side?
Well, I think, we certainly see the successes of the girls tournament, and, the boys have enjoyed that success for quite a while. And so, I think it kind of works the other way for us. I mean, we look at what we've done in the boys season traditionally, and we've applied that to the girls, but we also have to make sure we recognize the difference in each sport. And certainly the boys tournament's different than the girls, and they each have their own their own day. And we're ready to run a boys tournament kicking off this Saturday. So there'll be a lot of great wrestling across the state come this Saturday.
And coming up within the next month, the boys and girls swimming state tournaments, state finals coming up just in less than a month. I think swimming swimming and diving, one of the more unique things that you guys do, and one of the more special things that you guys do. Can you talk about the process of getting everything reserved for the swimming and diving state finals and what that means to you?
Well, first of all, Indiana is blessed with incredible athletic facilities. That's just what we do in Indiana. And the Natatorium at IU Indy's campus is second to none when it comes to a facility, and our kids get to celebrate their state championship there. And so Carrie Rosati in our office is actually, I left her office a little bit ago. She's working hard on her swimming tournament coming up here, and we're excited to be able to offer that. And one of the things about our boys and girls swimming is there's almost every year another Olympian born. That comes through our state tournament, and we're excited to see who the next person is going to be that may be an Olympian for us in the future.
Paul, stay safe with the weather. Always appreciate the time. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Brendan, thank you.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a volleyball match. We see a student athlete learning how to be poised under pressure. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to the cave. The Mishawaka girls varsity basketball team are currently facing the Goshen Redhawks. We're going to be starting off this third quarter with Mishawaka leading 16-11. So far this game, it's been a little slow. There hasn't been many points scored, but I think towards the end of that second quarter, we were building up some momentum. So I think the second half will be more eventful. Harmony, what do you think?
I'm really hoping that Coach O really talks to them about better plays in order to get the score up than what it is right now. Only 5 points separating both teams. I'm just hoping that he's right now, while they're in their little huddle, talking to them about different plays to do, so then they're able to get the score up and then win by much more than just 5 points.
Now, less than 20 seconds left until we kick off this third quarter. So, the Cavemen will start with the ball. Betzer is going to be throwing it in. Play is being held up for a minute here. And looks like we're good to go.
There we go. Starting the game, a little bit more confusion. It's okay. We're good.
Traveling violation on the Cavemen.
So we just started. Are we violations?
Yeah.
It's like getting a foul first thing. It's like more refs talking to score.
More confusion down at the bench. If you're just tuning in, at the end of the second quarter, there's a little bit of confusion. We had to take a official timeout.
There's a lot of confusion in this game. It's okay though. Mishawaka Network always here.
Looks like we got it going now. Hernandez passes it off to Lynn to Brown. Brown passes out to Hernandez. Passes it off to Evans. Evans back out to Hernandez. Hernandez to Winship. Hernandez passes out to Lind. Lind drives it in, puts it up, and it's no good.
Nobody was there. Betzer was like, I need to stop her from making this and causing it a foul, making her shoot 2.
Yeah, Cavemen foul. Redhawks will go to the free throw line. Lind puts up her first free throw, and it's good. It's not good. Second free throw is up, and it's no good. Young will recover the ball for the Cavemen. Drive it down the court. Pass it out to Betzer.
It's like she's just kind of looking to see to pass it off by somebody. but it's kind of looking over by Memolenti, then back to Betzer, and just pass it off to her.
Yeah, Redhawks foul. Cavemen will get 2 free throws.
Yay, more free throws for the Cavemen.
Yay.
Means more points.
Betzer will be taking those. Her first free throw is up, and it's good.
That's what we love to see. Free throws win games, especially when you make them. We love them. I feel like everybody who knows basketball loves free throws. Everybody.
Second free throw is up, and it's good.
Now we're up by 7 points.
Winship passes it off to Hernandez. Hernandez to Lind. Lind off to Brown. Brown puts it up, and it's good off the backboard.
No, I thought it was about to go out. Guess I was wrong. Now 5 points separating them.
Mamolenti passes the ball off to Gulias. Back to Mamolenti. Pass it off to Betzer. Into Young. Young back out to Betzer, who puts it up. And it's good.
And 1.
And she will also get 2 free throws.
1 free throw.
Excuse me, 1 free throw. You can see on your screen here, it looked like that ball was going to go out, but it managed to get in. Danced around the rim a bit.
Celebration from the Cavemen. Just, you know, we love and ones. Everybody loves an and one. It's a big thing to celebrate. You know, getting that foul, making your shot into it as well. It's the best thing that you can see.
Winship with the ball for the Redhawks. Cavemen foul. Redhawks will have the ball.
You know, Cavemen need to be careful with the ball. You know, both teams with 2 fouls could be anybody's. It could be anybody's game. Let's just hope that none of them, that the Cavemen do not get any more fouls than what they have, 3 more, and then they are in foul trouble.
Mamolenti driving the ball down for the Cavemen, passes it out to Shine. The ball will go out of bounds, and the Cavemen will have possession.
Yeah, it was kind of a little bit of fumbling there. Mamolenti, she kind of lost the ball as she was passing it off to Shine. Shine also losing the ball too, but she was able to hit it off a Red Hawk, making it their ball.
All right, that was 2 points by Shine. Winshaw looks like rolls the ball out of bounds. It will be Red Hawks ball.
Sometimes you just gotta kind of hit it off the other team's foot or like off their hand to make sure that they're able to get the ball back, especially when there's a tough defense like the Cavemen. You just gotta do what you have to do.
Mamolenti drives the ball in, puts it up, but it's no good. Winshaw will end up with the ball, driving it down the court. Only Young there. She puts it up, but it's good.
We need to see more of that hustle right there from everybody on the Cavemen, not just Young. All of them really just need to hustle in to be there to block that shot.
Young passes it out to Shine. Shine puts it up, and it's no good.
You know, you always just have to be there for your other teammate just in case they don't got it. You have another teammate right there for you.
Winshaw passed it off to Hernandez. Hernandez puts it up, and it's no good. Jump ball, Redhawks will gain possession. Lind puts it up. It's no good, but she will get 2 free throws.
Almost an and one. Another one for tonight. So close. But it's not there.
Lind puts up her first free throw, and it's no good. Lind puts up her second free throw, and it's also no good. Refs will call a jump ball, Cavemen ball.
You know, sometimes those jump balls, they're either in your favor or they're not. They're kind of a bit of a risky thing, but some of them aren't intentional at all. And you just have to do what you need to do, just like that one.
Another jump ball. Redhawks will have possession.
A lot of jump balls. We see a lot of jump balls in the game of basketball. You know, sometimes people like them, sometimes they don't. Who knows?
Redhawks are going to call a full timeout here. Mishawaka is currently leading in this third quarter, 23-15. We will be back after this break.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back to the Cave. The Mishawaka Cavemen are facing the Goshen Redhawks. Mishawaka is currently leading in this third quarter, 23-15. We have about 4.5 minutes still left on the clock. The Redhawks will start with the ball. Winship tries to pass it in to Lynn, but the ball will go out of bounds. And
So right
Cavemen
there.
will get the ball.
That was a really good pass right there. You know, seeing that opening with that cut, but, you know, just kind of slipped out of Goshen's hands, making it Cavemen's ball.
Mamalenti running into some players here.
I think it was a foul.
Yeah, Redhawk foul. Cavemen will get the ball. Mamalenti passes it over to Betzer. Betzer over to Shine. Shine passes it in to Young, who puts it up, but it's no good. Shine gets the ball back, passes it out to Betzer, who puts it up for a three, and it's no good.
In and out. You know, good passes. That was a good shot. Those in and out, those could be a little bit frustrating.
Hernandez with the ball, passes it over to Evans. Evans over to Winship. Winship and Frangshaw, who puts it up, and it's good. Trenshaw.
That drive-in, we've been seeing a lot of drive-ins by both teams. That one right there, nobody was there to block her path. She had the wide open layup. Cavemen just need to kind of keep their arms out.
Shine passes it over to Betzer, who puts it up, Gilius, who puts it up, but it's no good. Lynn will steal the ball, drive it down the court, lay it up, but it's no good.
Once again, those drive-ins, really good, especially when you're hustling down next to the ball, but also person with the ball needs to be careful as well, because could be hit right out of your hands from the back, could go out of bounds.
Redhawk foul. Cavemen will get 2 free throws. Young's first free throw is up, and it's no good. Young's second free throw is up, and it's no good. But Betzer rebounds it, but it's also no good. Young puts it up, and it's no good. The ball will go out of bounds.
So like that's the thing about rebounds and boxing out. You need to do boxing out before rebounding, clear out the court, making sure that nobody else is there to retrieve the ball, so then you and your team are able to retrieve it way better than what just happened down there.
Yeah, Cavemen are going to take a timeout, just a 30-second one, so we'll keep it here. What are you seeing from the Cavemen that you like, Harmony?
I like how their defense, they're getting way better than what they have before this game. I feel like they're doing way better on their defense, keeping it a little bit staggered, but also close as well, making sure no shots are going up. And also for Goshen, just those drive-ins that we've been seeing from them are also really good. Maybe we can see a little bit better on both sides, both for Goshen's defense and then Caveman's offense, seeing something better from both teams.
Mishawaka is going to start us off with the ball. Betzer passes it over to Mamalenti, who puts it up for a 3, and it's no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Red Hawk possession.
Kind of looked like Young was going to go there, smack it back in already too late, or it kind of hit the line right there. But, retrieving the ball like that for your teammate is a really good thing.
Lind is going to pass it out. Winship with the ball passes it to Trenshaw, who puts it up, and it's no good. Betzer will recover the ball, pass it off to Mamalenti. Mamalenti over to Gulyas. Refs will call a jump ball. Cavemen possession.
So that's kind of the thing, getting trapped in those weird spaces where nobody's at. You really just need to be cautious of who's there, who's kind of around you, and also facing up towards the other players who are guarding you in order to get a better pass in, regardless of who is guarding you, whether it's one person or two.
Cavemen made a substitution. Gulyas took the bench, and Brew came on. Mamalenti puts the ball up, but it's no good. Lind takes the ball down the court, passes it off to Winship. Winship passes it back to Lind, who passes it to Brown, into Evans, out to Trenshaw, who puts it up, and it's no good.
Those quick passes are a really good thing. We saw quick passes from both teams, maybe just a little bit faster, able to get better openings, like better gaps or better three-pointers.
Betzer puts it up for a 3, and it's good.
First 3, that was the make for Betzer. We love to see it from her, always making her threes. We love it. Just any 3 in general, gets everybody hyped.
Winship with the ball. Young knocks it out, but Lind recovers it. Pass it over to Trenshaw. Ball is stolen by Mamalenti, who drives it down the court. Pass it to Betzer, who isn't able to keep it in. The ball goes out of bounds, but Cavemen will have the possession.
Kind of looked like that Betzer was trying to pass it out. See this replay right here.
This amazing 3 from Betzer. He's always dependable on the three-pointer.
He kind of passed it into the middle with Young. They saw that opening right there. Maybe Young might have turned and made a layup, but she saw the opening with Betzer, passed it out to her, making that 3 right there.
Betzer passed it to Shine. Shine tries to put up, but it's no good. Looks like it's going to be a Red Hawk foul.
5 fouls. Red Hawks need to be careful.
Cavemen will get 2 free throws.
Yeah, now the Red Hawks need to be really careful with only a few minutes left on the clock. 5 fouls. Any more fouls, Cavemen are automatically on the line. But the Cavemen also need to be careful as well. Only 2 more fouls until the Red Hawks are automatically on the line.
First free throw is no good. Second free throw is no good.
Looks like she was able to retrieve her own free throw.
And now Mamalenti has the ball, passes it to Betzer. The refs are going to call a travel violation on the Cavemen. Red Hawks will get the ball. Redhawks making substitutions.
Cavemen need to really get their points up right now. 26-17, you know. It's kind of a tight fit for both of them. If either team is able to get more points up to keep the lead, hopefully we can see a better game from both of them.
A new player on the court tonight for the Redhawks, number 15, Jennifer Shirk. Ball's put up by Trenshaw, but it's no good. Ball will go out of bounds.
It's out on the Cavemen.
Redhawks will have the possession. Refs will call another foul.
It's like, pretty sure the Redhawks will be going to the line. Both teams 5 fouls.
Yeah, there you can see on your screen that foul right there.
Now both teams need to be careful, both at 5 fouls. Anybody can be heading to the free throw line regardless of the foul.
Trenshaw will get 2 free throws. Her first one is up, and it's good. The second one is up, and it's no good.
Almost there. So close. Almost kind of went in, but it kind of went around it and then fell out. Those shots are always so frustrating, you know, how it like spins around the rim and then just barely goes in but then comes right out. Those are always so frustrating.
Trenshaw with the ball for the Redhawks. Jump ball. Redhawks will get the ball. Shirk passes it in to Winship. Winship attempted to pass it into Evans, but it was intercepted by Shine.
It's that corner right there. Those corners, worst spot to get trapped in or have the ball at all. Either your foot is going out of bounds or 5-second call or a jump ball.
That was a Redhawks foul. Cavemen are going to the free throw line. First one is up, and it's good.
27-18, Cavemen are kind of keeping the distance away from the Redhawks, even though they could catch up to them in this short amount of time, either right now in these last 25 seconds or in the next quarter.
Brew just went 2 for 2 with her free throws. Winship now has the ball, puts it up, but it's no good. Mamalenti passes it to Betzer. Betzer over to Brew. Brew. Call on the Cavemen. Redhawks will get the ball. Redhawks substitution. Shirk will come off, and Hernandez will come back on. Winship passes the ball over to Evans, who puts it up for a 3, and it's no good.
Looks like she kind of tried to make the last shot with only a few seconds left, but it's just a little bit too early with the clock. Now only 3 seconds left on the clock.
Brew attempts a long one there, but it falls short. And
so close. It was close. It was close.
We'll say that. And that is the end of the third quarter. Mishawaka is currently leading 28-18. We will be back after this break.
Come and visit the Mishawaka Historical Museum and make sure to check out all of their different exhibits, such as their industries and businesses, church and faith, historic landmarks, military heritage, school, and their famous Mishawakans exhibit, including some of our very own caveman alumni, as well as a working model train set and a brand new exhibit, Treasures from our collection. Located at 121 South Main Street, doors are open every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. each day.
Welcome back to
$5
the
for entrance
cave.
for adults,
Mishawaka
$3
cavemen
for
are
students,
facing the
and kids under 5 enter for free.
Welcome back to the cave. The Mishawaka cavemen are facing the Goshen Redhawks. Mishawaka is currently leading by 10 points, up 28 to 18 in this fourth quarter. Cavemen are going to start with the ball.
Only 10 points separating both teams. I still believe it could be anybody's game regardless of the score right now. Betzer with the three. So close, so close.
It's no good. Winship with the ball, passes it over to Shirk. Shirk back to Winship. Over to Hernandez. Hernandez passes it out to Evans. Evans back to Hernandez, puts it up for a three, and it's no good.
Once again, another kind of in and out. It kind of dipped down into the basket, but flowed right out, right into the caveman's hands.
Mamalenti passes it in to Young. Young back out to Mamalenti, who passes it into Farhan. Fumbles the ball, recovered by Young. Fumbled again, Lind taking the ball down the court. Puts it up and it's good. Looks like we have an injury. Mamalenti, it looks like Mamalenti's ankle got injured. She had to abruptly leave the court. Brew will be coming on for her.
Let's hope that she's able to recover.
Brew with the ball for the Cavemen. The ball will go out of bounds. Red Hawk ball.
So we've been seeing a lot of fumbling with the ball. I feel like that both teams just need to slow down a little bit. Too much. Like if you're going too fast, you're going to lose the ball eventually. You just got to kind of slow it down, be careful, look to see who you have, and run a play.
Winship with the ball, passes into Evans. Evans puts it up, and it's good.
So look, game getting really close right now. Came in to score a couple more points before the Redhawks catch up to them.
Brew passes into Young, passes it out to Betzer, puts it up for a three, and it's good. Another three from Betzer.
Nice and clean. They saw that opening. They were like, you know what? We need this three right now. Passed it to Betzer, and she made that three, making the score further out.
Shirk puts it up for a three, but it's no good.
It's like she tried to one-up Betzer right there, but missed it.
Brew puts it up. It's no good. Red Hawk foul. Mishawaka will get 2 free throws. First shot is up, and it's good.
We love to see free throws. Free throws, they're just so nice. You know, you get to relax for the first one. Second one, you gotta lock back in. I feel like it's like, besides timeouts, I feel like it's the only time to relax a little bit for both teams from, you know, being exhausted a little bit.
Second free throw is no good. Gulius came off and Shine came on during the break. Ball went out of bounds. Mishawaka possession.
Almost hitting Nico. You know, Nico's been hit a couple times, but I feel like he got this. Being down on the court, it's not an easy job.
Nope. That camera's heavy.
Absolutely.
Young with the ball. Pass it off to Betzer. Betzer passes it into Shine, but it's taken by Lind, who drives it down the court, puts it up, and it's good.
Kind of look like
Mishawaka foul. Lind will also get 2 shots at the free throw line.
It's like a little bit of frustration coming from Young, kind of yelling a little bit.
Mamalenti had to come off abruptly for her ankle, but no fear, she's back on the court, subbed in for Reese Brew. First free throw is up, and it's no good.
Just hoping that there's no more injuries on the court for both teams, because that could cost them the game, which we do not want to see here.
Betzer throws the ball into Young, who tries to pass it forehand, but it's intercepted by Evans. Evans puts it up, and it's no good. Mamalenti passes it to Betzer, who passes it back into Young, loses the ball to Lind.
So like that's the thing about going too fast. Yes, you want quick passes, but you don't want too quick. If they're too quick, then you're going to kind of stumble a bit, and it's going to be a turnover.
Betzer passes it to Mamalenti. Back to Betzer. Back to Mamalenti, who puts it up, and it's good.
So like she came back in after taking a little break, and she's like, you know what? I'm going to score a point real fast, and did exactly that. Now 10 points only separating them.
Winship passes it out to Brown, who passes it back into Winship, who puts it up, but it's no good. Refs are going to call a jump ball. Red Hawk possession. The Red Hawks making some substitutions. Winship passes it in, but it doesn't make it. Mamalenti with the ball for the Cavemen, passes it to Betzer. Betzer over to Mamalenti, who puts it up for a 3, but it's no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Red Hawk ball.
So like once again, trying to, retrieve the ball while it went out of bounds. Sometimes you just gotta jump up a little bit more in order to hit it in, or else your foot's gonna land on the ground before you're able to smack the ball in, and it's gonna be out.
Goulias and Brown came in for the Cavemen. Refs are gonna call a double dribble on the Red Hawks. Cavemen will get the ball. Goulias passes Mamalenti, passes it to Betzer. Betzer puts it up for another 3, and it's no good. Recovered by Shine, who puts it up, no good.
So once again, boxing out is a really big thing. They're all kind of huddled right under the net, which could make it difficult for both teams in order to rebound the ball. You really just need to box out and clear the court out in order to get those rebounds.
Looks like foul on the Cavemen. Red Hawks will get the ball. Trenshaw puts it up for a 3, but it's no good. Brew driving it down the court, lays it up, but it's no good.
In and out. Those are not really fun.
Jump ball. Cavemen will get possession. See on your screen here. Shot by Mamalenti, her first one after coming back on the court from that injury. Cavemen are going to call a timeout. Mishawaka is currently up 34-24 in this 4th quarter, and we will be back after this break.
There it is. And he's got it. Peyton O'Neal gets it done. First period.
What a throw. I mean, wow. There was almost nothing there, and he just... in by Braden Reed.
Welcome back to the Cave. The Mishawaka Cavemen are facing the Goshen Redhawks. They're currently up 34-24 with about 3 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
Only 10 points separating these teams. I still believe it could be anybody's game, regardless of the score right now. Cavemen with 2 fouls, Goshen with 1. Both teams just still need to be careful with their fouls, regardless if they only have a couple.
Brew puts the ball up, but it's knocked out of her hands. The ball will go out of bounds. Cavemen will get the ball. Betzer passes into Shine, who puts it up. It's no good. Shine puts it up again, rebounds her own ball, and it's good.
So that's what I like about, the girls being down there, always ready to retrieve the ball by themselves, even getting their own rebounds, able to put it back up.
Winship with the ball for Goshen. Redhawks timeout.
Another timeout after we just came back from one.
We're going to keep it here for this timeout. Harmony, there's not long left in the game. How do you think it's going to turn out?
I think that it still could be anybody's game. I feel like both teams are working hard right now. Even if the score is 36-24, it could be anybody's game. As long as the Redhawks are able to hustle more than what they are right now, I feel like that they're able to pull out a win.
A lot of celebration going on in the bleachers here. The pet band provides a lot of fun entertainment and music. It's always great when they show up. That really amps up the energy, especially for senior night.
Yep, keeping it up, even with these timeouts getting a little bit boring. They're like, we're gonna play some music for you guys.
All right, looks like teams are gonna take the court here. Redhawk ball. Winship passes it off to Shirk. Shirk out to Trenshaw, who puts it up for a 3, but it's no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Cavemen possession.
So like right there, I feel like if you're going to shoot a three-pointer just like that one, you always need to make sure that your other teammates are right there by the basket in order to retrieve your shot just in case if there's a miss. It's like a traveling violation too.
Yeah, Redhawk ball. Winship's gonna walk it down the court. Pass it off to Brown. Brown to Shirk. Shirk puts it up for a 3, no good. Ball will go out of bounds. Redhawk ball.
So like especially with those shots, if you know that you're able to catch it, you need to make sure that you have a really good grip on it and not, making it go out of bounds and then having it as the opposing team's ball. Just gonna make sure that they're not flying out of your hand.
Shirk tried to put up another 3, but it was no good. And Malenti with the ball for the Cavemen. Passes it to Betzer. Betzer into Shine. Shine puts it up, and it's good.
So like right there, Shine, she's kind of posting that player up, keeping her hand up, trying to tell Betzer, hey, I'm right here. Just throw it over real quick. Which Betzer saw, passing it to Shine, making that layup for the Cavemen.
The ball will be knocked out of bounds. Some substitutions are being made. Brew coming off to arrest that ankle. Gradeless coming on for her. First appearance on the court tonight for Gradeless.
On the scoreboard right now, Holly Shine, excuse me, Grace Betzer and also, oh, hang on, I'm trying to see. And yeah, Holly Shine both have most of the team's points, with Shine having 12 and Betzer having 14. That's really good for the Cavemen, having those two players, one of their good players as well, keeping the score up for them.
Refs are going to call a jump ball. It will be the Red Hawks' possession.
Looks like a substitution. Mariah Smith coming in. We know Mariah Smith from JV, finally playing varsity tonight. Let's see if she's able to put some points up for the Cavemen, or at least defend as well as she can.
Malenti with the ball. Puts it up, and it's good.
Her first point for Mariah Smith right there. That was a really good point by her. Passing it off, Gemma Balloon right there, passing it off to her, making her first point for varsity.
See on screen here, a lot of hype from the sidelines as the teammates are hyping up their fellow players on the court. Always great to see the camaraderie from teammates. Less than a minute left in this quarter. Betzer with the ball. Pass it off, puts it up, and it's no good. Hernandez with the ball. Ball will go out of bounds. Cavemen possession.
Only 28 seconds left on the clock for this last NLC game with varsity.
Ball go back out of bounds, this time Red Hawk ball. Substitution shirt coming on for Hernandez for the Red Hawks. Winshaw with the ball. Passes it to Lind, puts it up, but it's no good. Refs will call foul, and the Red Hawks will get 2 shots at the free throw line.
15 seconds left on the clock, 40-24. This is a really good game tonight as well, from both teams as well.
First free throw is up, and it's no good. Second free throw's up, and it's good. 15 seconds left on the clock. Ball will go out of bounds. Cavemen will get possession.
I feel like the Red Hawks are just trying to do whatever they can for the Cavemen not to score anymore. With only a few more seconds left on the clock. Just trying their best on defense.
Malenti with the ball, 10 seconds. Malenti passes it out. 1 second. And that is the game. Your Mishawaka Cavemen win 40-25 against the Goshen Red Hawks.
It was a really great game from both teams, and senior night as well. We saw a lot of celebration with the Cavemen on the bench as well. Everybody really happy with this win. Just really glad that both teams were able to, do what they were able to do tonight. They both did really great.
Yeah, I'm super happy for the girls, the seniors especially, getting to win on their senior night. Good performance by the Cavemen in Goshen. Cavemen able to pull out with the lead. And that is going to do it for this varsity girls matchup on the Mishawaka Network.